Hi, this is Raman. Welcome to another episode of the 10,000 Trade Show, where we are mastering trading and creating excellence through the deliberate practice and analysis of 10,000 trades. Today we'll take a look at a bullish pin bar trade setup. This trade setup is really easy to identify because we are only looking for one candlestick. So let's go on to the charts and we'll take a look at what a bullish pin bar looks like, how to take a trade based on this type of trade setup, where to enter the trade, where to place the stop loss, and most importantly, how to exit the trade with a profit. Here we are looking at a bullish pin bar trade setup. This is pound US dollar 1 hour chart. A bullish pin bar trade setup is just a single candlestick setup where we see price come into a support level and then it bounces off of that support level and we get a large wick here. So this wick in the bottom, and we usually have a small candle body, and generally with a bullish pin bar I like to see a green candle body. So this shows that price has been rejected at a support level. There were buyers sitting there. Buyers are now in charge. There's momentum to the upside and price is likely to go higher. So in this case we get this bullish pin bar trade setup here, and we can enter the trade either at the close of the candle or we can wait for a bit of a pullback. Generally on the hourly, when we get a pin bar, price will likely pull back a bit, so we can get a better entry just waiting on a bit of a pullback, or you can just enter the trade at the close of the candle here. So once we enter the trade long here, our stop would go below the pin. So we want to make sure that we do give price some room to breathe. That's why we put our stop right below the pin there in case price decides to come back and test the level one more time. So we enter the trade long and we stay with the trade as we see price is just moving higher here. All we see are green candles, which is good because it shows that there is momentum to the upside. So we stay with the trade, and then we see that price does try to pull back, but then immediately we see a large pin on the bottom and continues forward. We stay with the trade, and then we see that price comes into this resistance level here and we get a bearish pin bar. So this is a reversal signal in the opposite direction. So this is a good place for us to exit the trade. From entry to exit here, we get 140 pips in our trade. So just to recap here, with the bullish pin bar, we're just looking for one candlestick here, which has a large wick in the bottom and a small candle body, preferably green, because we're looking for momentum to the upside. So once we get this trade set up here, this candlestick, we can either wait for a bit of a pullback and enter the trade as the price is pulling back, or we can enter the trade right at the close of that candle. We enter the trade long, our stop would go below the pin. So you want to give it a little bit of room below the pin in case price comes and tests the support level once again. So we enter the trade long, and here as we can see, price is just moving up here, all green candles, so we can just stay with the trade. And then we see this reversal signal, which is our pin bar right on our R1 pivot point level into the next resistance here. So this is a good place for us to exit the trade. From entry to exit, we get 140 pips in our trade. So our profit is 140 pips or $1,400 if trading one standard lot. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you like this video, please feel free to share it with your friends, and don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to the channel. That's it for today, and I'll be back with another great episode next time.